Hey everyone. Just as quick background, I'm a founder and CEO of Quora, and most of Quora's energy right now is going to Poe, which is a new AI chat product that we've been focused on. So I wanted to just start out and talk about why I'm excited about agents personally. And this is partly my perspective as an engineer, but it's also my perspective as an investor. So if you look at many of the great technology companies that have been built over the last few decades, there's this pattern where they're almost always riding some kind of technology wave that makes something new possible. There's usually this feature of the technology waves that not only makes this new thing possible, but makes it difficult for the existing companies to adapt to it. So to give you a quick example, Microsoft in the 80s and 90s, they recognized that the PC was going to enable computer access for everyone. And because of that, they were able to seize the opportunity to create DOS, and then later, as the PC got more powerful, create Windows. And that was really only possible because of this new wave that existed. Later, if you look at the internet wave, Jeff Bezos saw the opportunity for Amazon and just what was going to be enabled with e-commerce through the internet, and he was able to jump on that opportunity and get there really before any of the established companies had gotten there, and then establish a strong position. And later on, as broadband got more widely deployed, suddenly video streaming became powerful, and you'll notice that like Netflix was a company that was kind of created as a result of that wave. But I think a very interesting thing about Netflix is that they started before internet bandwidth was actually good enough, and they, as a result of that, they had to start with this DVD by mail service. But it was because they could see that this internet bandwidth was coming, and so this is one reason you'll notice like the company was called Netflix even when it was still a DVD by mail service. So I think in all these cases you have an entrepreneur saw that because of this technology wave there was going to be this potential for these huge new markets, and kind of got ahead of everyone else. And then also the existing companies just had difficulty adapting to the wave, which was what provided this big opportunity. So I personally think agents have fit this pattern really, really well, and possibly even better than some of the previous technology waves. So there's this incredible increase in GPU compute that's becoming available to everyone. Obviously, we all know that. I think the first wave of this that we saw is in these chat products, which are getting very widely deployed and very popular today. But similarly to how Netflix was kind of this like second generation of internet opportunities as bandwidth got more and more powerful, I think agents are going to be the kind of second wave of AI products that become possible as GPU power gets more and more widely just deployed and accessible to everyone. And I think there's these big barriers to adoption for existing companies that are both going to make it difficult to create agents, and so there's probably a lot of what I think everyone is struggling with today in terms of getting agents to actually work and be practical. That's actually a very good thing in some ways, because it's what makes it hard for these existing companies to invest in them. So if you heard Andre's talk, like I think one of the reasons why OpenAI may be not as on top of progress in agents, it may be that there's just it's harder to build a good consumer product with these today. But I think that's obviously, I think we're all here because we think that's going to change. I also think the fact that agents are going to be so powerful and able to do things, that's going to mean that sometimes there are problems created. There's going to be like things are going to go wrong. You might get the wrong DoorDash order to your house. You might also, but I think there's like a lot of other safety risks that become real as agents continue. And that's going to make it hard for existing companies to adapt. And so as a new company, you'll be able to take this risk in a different way than existing companies are able to. Last I just wanted to mention, in case it's useful to anyone, for Poe, this product that we've been building, we have millions of users and we have an API now. So if what you're building is appropriate for a chat interface, we have a very simple way for you to hook that up, and you can get native UI across iOS, Android, desktop, web. And if you're interested, I'm happy to share more details on that. If you do get to the point where you have an agent that is ready for production and ready for consumer usage, we'd be very happy to talk to you about, one, giving you distribution to our users, and two, covering your compute costs as part of that. We have a lot of revenue coming from users already, and we'd be happy to share that with everyone. So I think there's some really exciting opportunities available for everyone here, and I'm really excited to see what you all do. Thank you.